Hamilton. Senator Durbin explained that very well. And he did it here, he did it on the floor earlier, as did Senator Schumer. And it's this. What right do they have to pick and choose what part of government is going to be funded?
But if you can help one child who has cancer, why wouldn't you do it?
Listen.
Is that Head Start Mom will never get
Why pit one against the other?
Why would we want to do that?
Yeah.
I have 1,100 people at Nellis Air Force Base that are sitting home. They have a few problems of their own.
Well, that's no doubt true. At the same time, though, for cancer patients like Michelle Langbin, the government shutdown isn't an inconvenience or an irritation. It could be a matter of life and death. This young mom is battling a rare kind of cancer. It was diagnosed shortly after she gave birth, and now the cancer has spread. When the government shut down Tuesday, she was in the process of enrolling in a clinical trial. Now that's on hold. I spoke to Michelle earlier. What kind of cancer do you have?
My diagnosis is fibrosarcoma. It's fibrosarcoma represents 1% of all sarcomas. There are 40, a little bit more than 40 subtypes of sarcoma, and fibrosarcoma is one of them. So
what does that actually mean? Where is the cancer?
I have tumors on my spine and my skull. I have had a few of them resected, but there are tumors that remain. And just recently, my oncologist scans showed one new spot. That was one new spot was discovered.
You've been waiting to become a part of this clinical trial, and now because of the shutdown, the approval process has been put on hold. Is that right?
That's correct.
So I mean, how long have you been waiting to get in?
I've been waiting for probably a couple of weeks now, and I have actually just found this clinical trial, and it was rather exciting to find, as there aren't many treatment options that are out there that are approved at this point. So I found it, and I made contact, and NIH was able to get back with me very quickly. And they had just begun the process of evaluating my records that were sent in when I was told that the shutdown was going to happen.
What went through your mind when the person at the NIH told you that it would all be put on hold?
Oh, so many emotions. I was upset and frustrated. This is a potential life-saving drug, and to be told that it's going to be postponed because a decision hasn't been made and the shutdown occurred was rather upsetting.
When would your treatment have begun, or when could it possibly have begun?
I was told that if everything went according to plan, they could see me as early as October 14th.
Wow, so basically 2 weeks from now.
Yes.
How important is this treatment for you? Is this to be part of this clinical trial?
It's extremely important. Sarcoma represents less than 1% of all cancers, and there are not very many approved treatment options that are out there for us. And I have already done or completed 2 different chemo regimens, and my body is taking the toll. Your chemo is very difficult to be on long term, and studies have shown that it does weaken your immune system after time, and frankly, my body's not responding as well as it used to with chemo. So I need to look at other options.
You know, if you ran into a member of Congress now, just as a person, what do you want them to know?
I want them to know that it's not just about the national parks. It's about people that are in need, people that have cancer, just like myself, that are in need of new and innovative cancer treatment that the new method or that more traditional methods like chemotherapy can't provide at this point.
Does it anger you when you hear people, politicians talking about this on the television as if it's not a big deal, or it's just national parks, it's not really impacting people's lives?
Yes, it makes me very upset when I hear that the focus more is on national park closures and people not receiving paychecks. And while that's important too, there are people that have cancer just like me that frankly cannot wait.
Well, Michelle, listen, I wish you the best, and I hope this helps.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.